Well, hello there, fellow Noita wizards, and welcome to the adventures of Noita Wizard, our good Noita Wizard friend, where today we're going to play some Spell Lab, because that's come highly recommended for a good method of learning not only the basics of Noita, but apparently some of the more advanced mechanics too, things that you might not pick up on so easily. So, this is a workshop mod. If you want to play along, it is quite literally just called Spell Lab on the workshop, and then to actually play it, it took me a couple of attempts to figure out here, but there's this option right up here in the top right hand corner, shows Spell Lab, and when you click that, you can go enter the Spell Lab. Now, generally the point of Spell Lab is for you to be able to test out and play around with all different ones and kind of learn the game's mechanics independent of the game itself. But with it also comes this challenge picker, which is a huge amount of both tutorials and challenges to help encourage you to learn the game a little bit easier. So we're going to do that, and we're going to go with Wand Building Basics Introduction and go from there. So this one wants us to deal 50 or more total damage to the target dummy. Okay, fair enough. So we've just got to build a wand then. So also worth mentioning then very briefly that apparently it takes a long time to do the whole Spell Lab. So we probably won't do the whole thing back to back to back, because that'll probably take quite a long time. But we'll do as much as we can be, you know, bothered with, and then we'll, or not as much as we can be bothered with until it gets boring for you guys. I worry that for people who are kind of better at, there you go, click it to add it to your inventory. That's what we do. Okay, fair enough. For those who already know how Noita works, it could be a little bit boring to maybe watch someone play a tutorial, essentially. So, we'll do 50 damage to the... Oh, so we can quite literally just add a... Whoops. Well, thank God we've got this tutorial, eh? We can quite literally just add the spells into here and deal 50 damage. Is that all we've got to do? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Hey, there you go. Challenge complete. Right. So it's very, very basic to start off with, but then you get these challenges. So look at this. Deal 141, oh my god, a lot. Like quadrillion, quintillion, something like that, I don't know. Damage to a dummy. So at that point, you'll have to have learned everything you've kind of learned in all the tutorials there to really bring that together. So this one is deal 75 or more damage per second to the target dummy. Right, got it. Okay, so this is one building basics cast delay. I guess we've got to learn a little bit more about picking the right spell for the right moment then. Bouncy inaccurate spell. Okay, cast delay of 0.8. Wait, why is that one minus 0.8? That one is plus 0.5. 0.3. 0.17. 0.12. Okay. Well, why don't we try out... Very bouncy projectile. I wonder if we're encouraged here to use the, Okay, well, that's quite clearly not going to work, is it? Highest DPS is 25 with that one. I wondered if it wanted us to use the environment, maybe bounce them off, but I realize now it's not really the right one to go for. Let's try you, then. Are we supposed to stand on the other platform? Maybe. Oh, there you go. So that was a case of picking the right spell to kind of, I guess, force you to understand that even though the arrows do the highest damage per shot, of course, with, this is essentially teaching what DPS rather than damage. Okay, then. Recharge time. Deal 200 more total damage to the target dummy. Okay, then. Well, I guess we'll take all of these, and I think it'll give us more as we go along here. Whoops, which one have I not added into our inventory? This one. Okay, well, let's try... Spitterbolt? What was the name of the challenge then? Recharge time. Okay. That seems like a horrible idea. Right, so the recharge time on that one is far too low. Got it. Let's try you. I'm just going to try them all anyway, because it's kind of the point of the tutorial, is it not? Okay, so the recharge time on... Is this wand specific then? 1 second. And the recharge time on these are... Is that affected by the cast delay? See, this is all stuff that I've never actually bothered learning. I've just kind of muddled through up to that point. Yeah, okay, so there we go. Let's try the bouncing burst then. I think for this one, this is why I'm exactly doing it last. I think this one wants you to use the arrow. It's showing you that this is a very slow to recharge wand, so by using the arrow, you can do the most amount of damage. Right? I think so anyway. Just got to deal 200 damage to this. Is there a better way to do this? Maybe so. This is alright though. I'm alright just to... just to plow through and pick up nothing from the tutorial. Yeah, I don't really know how to quite interpret this one. I'm not entirely sure what it wants us to do. It's just deal 200 damage, right? Because they 0.8. Is this just kind of a brute force way of teaching you different ones have different recharge times and it's incredibly frustrating? Yeah, I can only assume so. Okay, fair enough then. I don't know if this one was doing the most damage in hindsight. I probably should have double checked, shouldn't I? Damage 8, 3, 3, 5. 5 on that one, I assume, with the damage slice there. So maybe it would have been better to go for the Spitter Bolt. It doesn't really matter. Anyway, I think this is, again, just a brute force way to teach you, hey, 1's have a recharge time, idiot. Recharge time 2. Deal 150 more damage to the target dummy in 10 seconds or less. Right, so there you go. And then we've got 2 different ones with 2 different recharge times, I assume. Fair enough. Can I actually look at them individually, though? When I'm kind of hovering over there, they don't seem to be any different. Ah, there you go. That's better. Recharge time of 4 seconds, 4 seconds. Oh, is it trying to encourage me to swap between ones? Would that be faster? Really? Well, I guess we'll find out, won't we? Yeah, that's exactly what it wants us to do, right? And what does it want? 150 in 10 seconds or less. Oh, yikes. Well, that's going to be quite difficult to do, isn't it? Oh, but look, the time resets after every hit. Right, okay, so it does seem to be another kind of brute force method of teaching you to use your resources cleverly, perhaps. Swapping between ones like this is something I probably wouldn't have actually done in the regular game. I will admit, I am very much a player who likes to put all the eggs in one basket. So I suppose this is a good way to kind of emphasize that that's not always the best way to go about it. No, it does actually want us to do the DPS then. 10 seconds or less. Yeah, you're right. Okay, so what do we do about that then? I guess I just add a bunch of these and then what? Can we like throw them into here like that? Maybe that's what it's trying to teach us. And then you fire 5, then you fire 5 with the other one. Ah, I see. Okay. Got it. So the one itself is... So the recharge time of a 1 then, this is also something I just didn't know, so this is quite good to know, is across all of the spells within the wand. Okay. Right, that makes a lot of sense. That's kind of interesting then. So you could potentially load it up with some extremely powerful spells and take the weak spells off. And then I assume that the point of it was to juggle kind of weak spells and bigger spells to time the recharge time, right? But no, it seems like it's completely kind of wand specific there. Okay, come on. That is how you're supposed to do it, right? I'm not going mad. It does seem to be resetting the timer. I wonder what's causing that then. Yeah, look, you see the timer's reset. I don't know why. Wow, maybe I am being really dumb. You can hold it to fire. Maybe that's where I'm making the mistake. Okay, they're both off of cooldown then. I have no idea what you want me to do. Because now if we switch to this one and fire again. Wow. Congratulations. I've already failed. Okay, well, tell me what you want then. I don't know how to beat this one. 10 seconds or less. I feel like I've used... I already don't understand. I already feel like I'm making a mistake with this game. As we swap back to that one, then it just resets the timer then when we fire. We're not exceeding the 10 seconds. It's like it knows that we can't succeed in the time we've got left, so it doesn't work. We are doing 150 DPS in 10 seconds, though. Right? Because we're doing... Look, we're doing 37 there. 75, and that was only 2 seconds. But it's like when we start fire... Maybe this is just bugged. Sure? Should we just assume this one's bugged? I think this one's bugged. Alright, fine. Wow. Yeah, no, I feel like... I mean, we are definitely doing 150 damage to the target dummy in 10 seconds or less. I just feel like it's not detecting it. You have to stand on the platform to do it. Is that where I'm going? No, because we did it off the platform with the other one. You know what? Let's just move on. Let's just move on. Okay, so this one. Bouncy orb. Okay, interesting. Deal 60 or more damage per second to the target dummy. Fine. Let's go ahead and get a bunch of those then. Okay, so we can just load this up with... So if we load that up with there, what's the problem with that? And then we get like right directly underneath it, so they have to travel less time. Yeah, why did that one not work? Let me try it again. Now that we've reset it, let's give it another go. Hold on. Okay, challenge 1-1, challenge 1-2. Switching wands or opening your entry will set the casts on your wands. This trick can be used to completely negate high recharge time as long as you have more than one cast on your wand. Set up 2 wands and switch between wands before casting all of the spells. Switch between the wands. Oh! Oh! It wants me to do it in a specific way, even though, yes, what we were doing would work. Open our inventory? Okay, or not? Am I going mad? It does say opening the inventory will reset. Switching wands or opening your inventory will reset the casts on your wands. Okay. I'm gonna beat this one, because this one's already annoying me. Right, let's get these equipped. I'm not really sure what it's asking me to do, to be completely blunt with you. Right, let's go for another couple of those. So, opening the inventory. It does say it there. I'm not misreading that. Switching wands or opening your inventory will reset the casts on your wands. So we fire that, open our inventory, close it, and fire it again? It really does not. It really does not. Yeah, I get what it's trying to do, I suppose, but it just doesn't. Now do we open our inventory? No, it's just still resetting. Whatever. I'm just going to assume that that's broken. So let's go challenge picker and let's go modifiers. This is the thing that I really want to learn, independent of, you know, DPS challenges, is how the modifiers affect building wands here. So increases damage done by a projectile. So we put that one first, then we go for this one, right? 30 more damage in a single hit. Well then, is there anything to stop us doing this? Well, let's see. Hey, there you go. Right, got it. So you see in the background there, it's similar to when you're in the shop. You can see what you're casting. So we're doing 4 damage bonuses to that one orb. Got it. Okay. Multicast. Deals 70 or more damage per second to the target dummy. And there's a lot of things here. Simultaneously cast 4 spells. 4 spells with low accuracy. Well, why would I ever go for that over the quadruple spell? Now, can you quadruple and quadruple again? I bet you can quadruple and then maybe quadruple scatter. So in theory, this will fire 8 spells, right? What's the recharge time on this? 0.3. So let's go back to here. Which one does the highest damage? I assume that's what it's trying to get us to do here. 3, 5, 3, 7.5, 5. Go for that then. Whoops. Go for you. And then let's throw that on. Now, would that fire 8? Or is that just going to be 1 still, right? Highest DPS is 30. Okay. And then let's spawn in a couple more of these. This is good to learn. Actually, this is a good idea to just kind of figure out what we're doing. Let's throw a couple of those on. And let's do it again. So the DPS hasn't changed. So I assume you can only have one of these blue multicast things. What if you have like 2 different types of multicast? Let's try that. Still the same. Right, got it. I'm not... 4 spells. Oh! Hang on. I'm assuming that it's going to cast this spell 4 times. I think what it means is it casts the next 4 spells simultaneously. So instead of having that, what you need is other spitter bolts, right? Yes, that's exactly it. If I've talked about all this stuff before or worked it out before, just don't worry about it. I do a lot of things in videos that I don't remember doing until I watch and re-edit. My brain goes into a different mode, okay? Right, whoa, look at this wand. Okay, cool. Let's go down on you then. Cast at 0.5. What's the recharge time? 0.42, so slightly longer than the last one. Deal 70 more damage per second to the target dummy. Right, got it. I don't want to look at the hints unless we have to, you know? Well, let's just take all of those. Again, this one in terms of cast delay. 0.17. Well, let's take a few of you then. Right. Do we want to go... simultaneously cast 2 spells. Are we to use these in combination with one another? Because if we do that, we're firing 2 of those at the same time, right? Sure. 45. Now, I want to introduce this and then do that as well. Still 45. So, would you go like that, I wonder? Still 45. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure if you can have those going at the same time, eh? Bit of a shame, but that's alright. Low accuracy. Right, okay. So how do we go about this one then? Multicast use one of their casts casting the next multicast spell. Sorry, can I pass that again? Multicast spells use one of their casts casting the next multicast spell. Oh, I see. Right. As such, 2 double multicast is not equivalent to 1 quadruple multicast. It would be you're firing 3 shots rather than 4 in that situation. Oh, that's the solution. Oh, right, okay, so never look over the eye next time. So that one wants us to, I see what you're saying. So you're casting 1 spell, then a multicast, which is another spell, then a multicast, which is another spell, and another spell, and then you're casting 4. For a total of 4 in... Because if you're firing next multicast, then a spell, then the next multicast and spell, next multicast, spell, next multicast, spell, you're firing 5 in total. Sorry, my bad. I think, anyway. Right, I see, I understand. Okay, got it. Well, look, let's do a little bit of rearranging here. And we need a few more of those and a few more of those. Do 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, got it. Well, we've got to get a little closer, but yeah. There you go. I understand now. How many is that firing? That is firing out 4 or 5? It's 5, right? Multicast into a spell and then a multicast, and then a spell and then a whatever. Whatever. Some actions are required for this challenge are locked or disabled. This one. Right, tell me what I've got to do then. 5 of those. Yeah, I mean, I have been doing that. It's just your timer's resetting, pal. Let's try it again, shall we? Okay. This time, it will work. Maybe I've just got to switch faster, perhaps. Alright, you ready? Let's, like, get right up close there, too. Yeah, when the wand goes off a recharge. So what it wants us is to stall recharge somehow. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I don't really understand if I'm doing something wrong here or. Yeah, let's try it without. Yeah. I have no clue. I feel like this one might just be broken. I might go and have a look on the Steam Workshop page quickly just to see if anyone else has had the problem. Hi there, Steam Workshop comments. Some actions required for this challenge are locked or disabled. Sadly, the mod has been discontinued. Oh, don't say that. Oh. There's been an update since this mod. Okay, this mod was the last updated. Oh, God. 16th of December 2020, and apparently there's been a rebalance since then. The multicast 3 challenge needs to be reworked due to big nerfs in the damage field received. It no longer works. Damn. Oh, that's a shame. Well, I've learned a small amount. And is that not all we were here for? Well, I mean, look. The spell, it's a shame it's not updated, because that does seem like it could be incredibly useful. It's just we can't progress at this point, tragically. Unless someone wants to go on the Steam Workshop and get that updated. But I've learned a little bit. And at the end of the day, that's, you know, that even the spell swapping, the wand swapping is something I wouldn't consider to do before. And if that ends up saving our life, you know what? We can thank it for at least one thing. It's a bit of a shame that was broken, though. I was kind of looking forward to getting some sort of tutorialization for this. But you know what? It does strike me as also the type of game that you should really dive into and learn yourself. Now, one thing I have been sent in between episodes was somebody sent me a map, and they're like, obviously don't click this if you don't want spoilers, but it'll kind of help explain how the world works a little bit more. And to be honest, I'm kind of glad they sent it. So I have seen the full kind of Noita map. And again, I'm very glad they sent that, because I was approaching this with a roguelike brain, and that's the wrong way to approach this, even though it is in some ways a roguelike. You don't just do a kind of Spellunky, go down 3 floors and then win, or go down 3 floors and then go an alternate way and win. The world in this game is absolutely gigantic, and sometimes the obvious route isn't the correct one. There's a lot of backtracking, which I think is actually something very, very essential to mention, because in roguelikes, traditionally, you don't backtrack. Even in Isaac, even though they've added a kind of quote-unquote backtracking section now, you're not really properly backtracking, are you? Whereas in this, there's so many secrets by the looks of it. Obviously, I barely understand a lot of them, but there seems to be so many secrets that I just don't... That I don't think I would have considered really looking for, because I assumed it was do level 1, move on, do level 2, move on, do level 3, move on. Games gets harder, and you've got to try and balance, you know, picking the right perks and right items. That's not what the game is at all. And if you're in a similar situation to me, where you were thinking, okay, this is just like a roguelike experience, I would highly recommend going up, looking at the Noita map, because it's changed my mindset from... whoa, hello. It's changed my mindset from roguelike bizarrely enough, to like Terarria. I think it has more in common with that, now that I've seen everything that there is to see. Get roasted. So somebody said try throwing your water at the fire enemies. And taking a look at what might happen. I'm throwing mud at this man, and it has killed him horribly. Oh, what a terrible shame to be that guy. Got some extra max health. As long as we can actually get to the portal now, this seems like a very, very good start. Ah! Somebody said change 5 hotkey to Q. That way, if you need to switch in emergency, that's actually a great idea. I'm going to do that now while I remember to do it. Configure controls. We're going to change that to Q. Q is for potion. So we can press that, immediately go to a potion, put out the fire on ourselves or something like that. That's good advice. I love meta advice like that. So if you've got any more, highly recommended. And I would love to hear it. Careful. We got a lot of gold, actually, this time, too. 293, and we've just kind of come across a lot of it. So the, tabula thingy. You know, the thing based on the actual real Emerald tablet, which is not something I put together in my brain, but it's bizarrely enough something we've come across in 2 games that we've played before. It's in CK2, which is one thing I remembered after it. So I was like, oh shit, yeah. It's in CK2 as part of the Hermetic Society, but that tablet, is this something that would kill us? Whiskey. Absolutely the opposite. Well, I mean, depends on you. Really how much you're drinking, I suppose. What does this one do? What are you? Oh, it's an arrow wand. I do like arrow wands. I like the accuracy. Yeah, so it turns out even like those tablets and things like that, we have to take to somewhere very particular on a map and do a very specific thing with to get the reward from. And I just assumed we kept taking it deeper and deeper, and because there's so much emphasis on depth in this game, I never considered that, well, it's not always about just going as deep as possible, even though that is one of the score. I think that's very kind of misleading, but I think that's also why they've done it. I think it's misleading in a malicious way. I think it's, whoops. I think it's misleading in a way to make you kind of realize that the game is actually a lot deeper than you might anticipate. People are also saying I can get through here if we were to use a wand to, say, bomb a way through. The bomb one doesn't work, so I actually did play a run. It didn't work in that, obviously, the bombs will bounce off. We got pheromone potion. Somebody said that the item in F is always a way of putting out fire on yourself. You always get an item for that. We could always, obviously, empty this out and pick up some water instead. The one thing I've got to get used to is dodging. I've got to get a lot better at dodging things. That's one thing I'm pretty terrible at this stage of the game. Damn, I'm actually kind of... I will admit, I'm kind of a little bit disappointed about the spell lab not working. I thought that was going to be quite a lot of fun. Kick Noita Wizard. I'm actually a little bit annoyed that we died in that last run where we got a health upgrade early on. It was a bit disappointing, but hey, never mind. You never know, we might get another one. Or we might get a giant chest filled with gold! Holy shit! Best day of my life, did you see that? Oh god, get some... Ah! The current... There's gold down there, give me that. Holy crap! Well, I feel like that's an incredible start as well, is it not? What's this here? Minimally satiated. We're hungry? Your stomach is almost empty. Oh, we're a hungry wizard? Since when is there a hunger effect in Noita? Don't understand. Okay, we got another wand here. Right, what are you then? Let's take a peek. Spark bolt with trigger. Spark bolt that causes another spell upon collision. So would it not just make sense to put that onto there immediately? Wait, did we just do spell crafting in the middle of a pond? We're allowed to do that now? I don't know if that's a side effect of Spell Lab. I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to... Maybe I should disable Spell Lab. You're not allowed to do that normally, right? Just wand craft in the middle of a level. Well, we've done it now. Well, I've done it now. I'll have to remember to remove... I'll have to remember to move... Oh, God. This isn't putting a fucking fire out on us at all. Now I'm just on fire and in love. You liar! Who said that in the comment section? You're done for. You'll never work in this town again. Oh, it's okay. They always give you an item that lets you put the fire out on yourself. Tee-hee. No, they don't. Somebody said also, like, toxic sludge in... Toxic sludge with water just turns it into more water, which is good to remember. Give me that. Or it might turn it into more toxic sludge, one or the other. So it looks like it might be the latter there. Okay, let's be careful. We got more gold than we've ever had before. I want to hang on to this. Okay, it's you. If I cover you in pheromone potion, will you Will that kill it like the water did? Die! Get him, Noita Wizard. You know, I think the comments may have lied to me. Who could have possibly predicted? Oh, Jesus. Such a thing. Oh, fuck. We had so much gold. Well, third time's the charm. What have we got now? Blood potion. Well, I suppose it might put out fire. Wow. As if people would trick me on the internet for their own sport and pleasure. Unbelievable. Oh, there we go. Okay, we've been given a golden opportunity here. Don't mess this up. Ah, you shit. Well, I mean, gold is gold. Okay, okay, careful, careful, careful. Now, someone also pointed out the last time we played, there were some puzzles that I could have done something with, but didn't really appreciate that it was a puzzle at the time. So that's something to, just to bear in mind for the future. Boy, I'd love some water potion. I feel like by law, you should start with a water potion. Right, there's a one through there. I think a bomb here is probably not a terrible idea. Those always have a much bigger blast radius than I think. There we go. Shuffle, yes. Oh, that's a shame. Never mind. Just got ourselves a pretty decent arrow wand. Get us through the first floor fairly easily. Nice. Okay, so we got a little extra health. Sure, we didn't have the gold that we had last time, but... What are you? Berserkian potion. I think I'm alright. That makes it so that we, like, can't control ourselves briefly, right? Or something like that. I remember it working that way last time we had it. Big fan of the arrow wand. I just like the... I've always been kind of a sucker for weapons of that. You know, like playing Fallout or whatever. Always go for the snipers. Or the Gauss rifle. You know, the slow-firing, big-hitting weapons rather than... This is a bit touch and go. Rather than... You shit. Machine guns or anything like that. God, what happened? I did so well the other day, and now I just feel like I've regressed heavily. Because I've learned all those things. There's only room in here for so much. Ah, no, look, this one might be the tough one that we can climb the mountain with. So if we put like a... Okay, hang on. Let's see how far we can fly. Kind of out there. On that flat bit. Yeah, that's good. Okay. And we land here. And we recharge. We get a little bit higher. We put a hole there. Very good. It's like getting over it. Thank you, Bennett 40. Very cool. Hey, here we go. Oh. It's a glacier. Okay. It is snow. Going underground? Friendship ended. The surface is my new best friend. This seems like a fairly okay one. Where are we going? Oh, what the hell is this? Soil? Ground? Okay. Oh, a little forest. Oh, this is lovely. Used to go underground. We could have just gone this way all along. There's something. Hello? Oh my god, I have no idea what is this? Okay. Oh, it's the ocean. Oh, no. Oh, I'm so frightened. Are these fishes evil? What is this? Hello? Metal. What the hell is that? Some sort of horn? It looks like a gramophone. Like a Dwemer gramophone, for lack of a better word. Okay, I have no idea what to do with that then. Let's keep going. Huh. This is much on the surface. I'm getting real big Starbound vibes from this. Pretty to look at, but a whole lot of nothing to do up here by the looks of it. Damn, and to think I could have died at least 3 or 4 times by now. What's our potion of interest? Chaotic polymorphine potion. Oh, that's good. I believe there was actually a comment on the last episode where someone said, try and avoid the polymorphine potions because they are the most dangerous liquids in the game. So that's good. I'm glad we've started with that, whatever it is. And now we're in a desert. Okay, there's like a structure back there. The air feels hot. It's because it's a desert. Noita Wizard. You fool. Oh. Konami code? What is that? Like, mushrooms down. Well, I tried everything, and I'm all out of ideas. Is it like a cavern there? You see that? It's like a kind of darker patch. Okay, so you can't use your wand to examine, like, all the way down here. It's only things, I guess, within your kind of immediate vision. Huh. What do I feel like? What do I feel like we're going to keep going? There's going to be, like, some massive boss monster. Oh, God. Speak of the devil. Is this a giant skull? Oh, it is. Good. Oh. Well, fair enough. There's going to be some giant boss monster, and we're going to immediately die, and this 5 minutes of solid walking is going to be an exercise in futility. Oh, what the hell is this? We got like a structure now, a temple? Whoa, can we get in? Whoa, look at that. Big Terarria vibes from this bit, eh? Oh, it is. It's the dungeon from Terarria. Can we get in? Brickwork. I bet we could blow a hole in that. Okay. Oh my god, what the hell is that? You see that in there? Oh no. Okay, well I did look around the map in Noita, but I didn't really experience very much of it, obviously. Oh, hello. Oh, it's one of those tablets. Discovered an orb of true knowledge. Secrets of the Earth's anger. What the hell is that spell? Earthquake. Call upon the anger of the earth. I assume that... Yeah, I was going to say, I assume the wand doesn't have the mana for that. Okay, we've got the Emerald Tablet of Thoth. Which is actually exactly what I was after. Oh, it's the pyramid. Should we go in? Back out in the desert now, I suppose. I mean, you can keep walking. There's too much to do in this game. Well, sod it. We'll go in the pyramid tomorrow. Why not? This is insane. I'm sorry that this has been quite a slow episode with very little progress made. Haven't even got to a perk room once. I'm just having a nice time exploring and seeing what there is in the world. I don't know what to do with these tablets. So we like trade them somewhere from the small amount of research I've done. We can also apparently throw it into the center. What are you? Ah! Careful. What is this? There's like another orb. Let me in. What is this? Essence Eater. Okay. Hello? We can blast it. And kill it. Okay, I've killed it. Now what? Oh, okay. Oh. Right. What, the scales? Have we got to, like, untip the scales, maybe? Oh, God. This is so mechanically dense. Maybe I feel like we should just stick to the depth for the time being and then worry about all this stuff later, huh? This might be a little bit too much to immediately start getting into. So, how's your guys' day been? I'm finding... I feel like Noita is a very overwhelming game. Oh, hello. An enemy. I feel like Noita is a very overwhelming game with a significant amount of things that I will admit I didn't particularly expect. I didn't expect to have quite this much stuff. I was expecting, again, like I said, more of a roguelike where the appeal and the mechanics were, well, the mechanics. Kind of building silly wizard spells and having fun with it. But there's this kind of extremely deep world out here that seems like it could take a lifetime to explore. Okay. Well, it's another one of these things, but this one's all kind of buggy. Ah! Well, I feel like I should put myself out with this potion, but... Ah! Oh, this is so good. I am the fire devil now. Yes! Oh my god, so if we need to blow a hole in anything, we can just take ourselves with a little bit of this potion and turn into Fire Lord. Oh, I like it. Okay, that one seems very good. Somebody said to avoid that liquid. You're a liar. Oh my god, what the hell is this? Extremely dense rock. We can climb it. Okay. See you guys later. Oh god, this seems very high up. Be careful, Noita wizard. You're not wearing a helmet. You could fall very easily. It does seem like it's curving slightly more to the right, or is that just me? It does seem like the incline is like not a perfect 90-degree incline, well, relative to the floor. Oh, there is somewhere to go. Hello? Entered? Question mark. Oh. I feel like these are things I should not be seeing. Careful. Where am I? We're a long way from home. Okay, we drop down through here. Oh. Can we not get in? Brickwork. I'm sure we can bomb our way through that, right? Yes. Ah! I'm a worm. There's a spell. No. Worm Noita Wizard is good. Wait. We can eat through the rock as the worm. What's on the other side of the rock? Ah, I've got more questions than answers, but... Essence of Earth. Your being releases damaging light. Whoa! Well, that seems good. Well, damaging to me as well? That doesn't seem good at all. Hang on, turn me back into the worm. We're a spirit. Oh. Brilliant. Help me. Help me. Help me! You can't trap me in a wall! No! Maybe the wall's at the end of the earth? I'll be honest. We were supposed to be doing Spell Lab today so I could understand how Noita worked. I know less than when I started. I know far less than when I started. So I'm probably going to go back to the main menu then. If I can figure out how to do it. Go back to the main menu. That closes the game. I'm going back to the main menu. I'm going to disable Spell Lab so I'm not accidentally doing one tinkering in between levels. Maybe we'll just do a more traditional Noita run. Because I'm frightened and concerned.